shots. And lastly, don't foul. This is a team that's got the #1 free throw shooting guy in Ja, and that's how they make their living. 20% of their points from free throws.
And a lot of three-pointers from Jaren Jackson, who's off to the best three-point shooting start of his career. And a three. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope came here along with 4 first-round picks and 1 swap from Orlando in the Desmond Bane deal, and he makes it 5-0 Memphis.
One thing that is so well known here in New York, slump, but well, you get 2 shots, you knock them both down, all of a sudden the Grizzlies feeling pretty good.
Anunoby powers to the paint, left-hand layup, and the Knicks are on the board. Anunoby got a look at it, but closed out by first-team all-rookie selection Jalen Wells. Corner 3 for Bridges. That's good.
What a great job. Get back on D, and like you said, he was diving all over the floor on both ends. Amazing how much more energy you have defensively when you're making shots.
Brunson off the dribble. Hits the 3. Oh, Steve, I hope you made a wish. It was 11. Brunson, and the Knicks have their first lead.
Oh, man, that was good. I think I missed that. That is a lot of 11s.
Morant with the floater, and what you notice, Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
I love that in his game. The way he's attacking, putting the ball on the floor. The 3-ball hasn't fallen as much for him, but on the attack has been great.
Every Knicks starter has at least 2 points at this point as Caldwell-Pope continues into the game, as does Josh Hart. Shaman off the dribble handoff, knocks down a 3.
In the starting lineup, coming into their offense, and obviously no matter how good a coach Isalo is, you got to have some 3-balls go.
Yeah, they're bottom 10 in the NBA in three-point percentage as Brunson gets the roll, shooting just 34% from distance entering tonight. Aggressive take on the left side from Jackson. Grizzlies bench 9 points. Knicks do not have a bench point just yet. Brunson steps back into a 3 and buries it.
That's the kind of isolation or a different substitution pattern like that.
Anunoby, reverse jam, what a finish. It's a 7-0 Knick run as well. Brunson with 3, speeds inside, floater, got it at the hole.
Sure, my role, and now he's averaging 24 and 12 last ball. Here we go, OG, do it again.
Overpowering John Conchar. Anunoby's career when he needed to make 3s to get those hard closeouts. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He's just attacking at will, just like Karl Anthony Towns, who's got an early game that was over by really the second quarter. McBride left alone, knocks down a 3.
Much for your service. And Kali's just going to hang out with me here courtside, guys, because I don't think I want her to leave my side either.
Thank you, Alan. He's the golden retriever of our broadcast staff. And Steve, there's no real way we can fully say thank you to our veterans, but that feels like a great way to win. Over the top, Coward leaking past Bridges.
But of that 2-3 zone, if they can force Memphis to shoot shots and they don't make them, that's going to be tough for Memphis.
Clarkson connects on a 3. That's his first bucket. And again, the Grizzlies actually led at one point by 19, but then lost by 14 as guys in for the rebound. Long outlet to Clarkson, no hesitation, and he buries another 3. Time, and they forced another turnover. Yabusele with a 2-hand slam.
Well, that'll help get a guy in rhythm.
And he tippy-toes in bounds. Working on the rookie Coward, but he can't hit the jumper. Offensive rebound, Yabusele. Inside to Brunson, and he reverses it home.
Jeez, this is fun basketball. Look.
That was the 6th turnover for Ja Morant. Jalen Wells left alone, and he makes New York pay with his first 3-point. It's not a strength of their team, but they're usually better than this. As Bridges reaches in for his second steal, and a highlight slam. 10 for Mikal Bridges. Aldama in the lane, and a nice hook shot. Brings it back to 8 for Memphis. Averages 12 a game as Anunoby went down, but kept the ball moving. Hart off the dribble. That's a 3. Started tracking that in the mid-90s, and no one's ever done that before.
I've never even heard of something like that. That seems impossible in 16 minutes to have outscored the other team by 40 points.
Brunson off a quick pull-up, and the hits keep coming for the Knicks. 77 first-half points, which matches their total from the first half on Sunday. And then a block from Towns leads to a long heave from Brunson that will not go.
Teams, they really don't have enough guys to spread the floor and get open looks.
Oh, rare mid-range jumper from OG Anunoby. He's got double figures, 1 of 4.
Look at Landry just moving those feet on Wells. Great job. was he was saying get over half court quickly as Jackson knocks down that three. Get over half court with
Jock Landale. As Towns gets his own rebound, powers to the rim with a finger roll.
I couldn't actually tell on that possession, Tyler, if
3 in a row. As Brunson still trying to find that mid-range jumper off the dribble. Landale inside, scores over Anunoby. And the thing about Brunson, the vast majority of the time, that was what he was asked to do last year, score off the dribble, as he sets up Towns to the top of the key. Anunoby with a lot of room to shoot, and he hits his first three-pointer after starting 0 for 4.
the beauty, able to finish that.
Last 3 games, Jalen Brunson's averaging 9 assists a night as Wells connects from 3. That was assist number 8. Great homestand continues for Josh Hart. And the vision to set up Anunoby. The Knicks are clicking on all cylinders right now.
Pull those goggles back out.
Defensive excellence, how many steals he would pick. He would get a 4th overall pick in 1978. Big loss for the basketball community. As Brunson drills a 3 from the corner.
Great vision to operate under.
And if you're nitpicking, those are the only 2 guys who maybe aren't shooting the lights out from 3-point range this year, but they have connected multiple times apiece tonight, as Wells with the soft touch gets 2.
Yeah, and I do think part of that, like you're saying, guys, some guys playing great, other guys not, goes back to your point about what Coach Brown said about great teams have to have sacrifice. And I do think that is a big part of some of that. Nice move right there by Cat.
Count it and 1. He shrugged off Aldama. Coward finds Williams. That's a 3. Memphis now 8 out of 27. Towns hits another 3. Maybe he's found that 3-point stroke. At least since we've seen him every night in New York, it feels like a lot of his offensive fouls come in response to contact from the defense. And Williams connects on another 3. He is 3 out of 4 from distance. Off shooting night for Anunoby really all year. He's 1 out of 8. But he's been pretty much perfect inside the arc. And a friendly roll for Coward. Towns steps beyond the arc and hands to McBride. He'll get into a 3. And he knocks it down.
Great job setting those feet. Those dribble handoffs. Turned around towards us and said, I don't want to get hurt out here. And I know there's been a little bit of banter about Cam Spencer with the and 1 right there, but about the way. But another one of those possessions where you can see the potential. You see how open that middle was? That guy's just running through there for open dunks.
Spencer off the sidestep. He's making the most of his opportunity. It's in his hands again as Towns got tangled up. Brunson nails a 3.
He's 6'2". He shoots it over Aldama, who's 6'10", with who knows what wingspan. He makes it look like he's not even there. Sometimes I don't understand.
There's Jackson sliding inside. This is Brunson's best 3-point shooting night. Wells, open corner 3. He connects. Big 3-pointer from Jalen Wells. And Mike Brown needs timeout.
It's there, but you know what? This is good for the Knicks. You beat Brooklyn, you're up by 30. Yeah, it's great. You beat Brooklyn, but look, now all of a sudden, you got yourself a 10-point game. There's 6 minutes left.
Inside to Aldama, turns, shoots, and scores. And back to a 10-point game, 4.5 to go. Pick and pop, Towns for 3. Long rebound, Bridges. Brunson's wide open. His 3-pointer is good. And now 33 points, 30 in 3 consecutive games. Spencer on the alley-oop to Aldama. Full court pressure from
back-to-back. We'll see what they got tomorrow against Orlando.
It's another dominant win for the New York Knicks. 130+ points.